Hello my beautiful loves, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are having the most amazing day so far. So a couple of days ago I uploaded an opposite twins creator sim video, and in the comments it was suggested to me that I also make their rooms or a room, and I thought that was a really cool idea, so that's what I'm doing today. And now in that video I did say I imagined them to be like still in high school, and I believe I even made them teens, but today we're pretending that they grew up, got a little bit older, went to college or uni, and now they're living in a dorm, sharing a dorm room. So basically we're making an opposite twins a dorm room, as the title probably says. I don't know what to name this, but probably gonna call it opposite twins dorm room. So I have not technically done it before, but I did make an opposite twins apartments, and I have done two dorm builds before, like two apartments with a bunch of dorm rooms in them, like 4 dorm rooms in each apartment and a kitchen and so on. So if you haven't seen those builds, feel free to go watch them if you're interested, but all of them were like single rooms in an apartment, so I haven't really just done a dorm room build or a shared dorm room. So that is what we're doing. Now this room does resemble my previous dorms a little bit, but I changed it up a bit too, and it's of course a little bit bigger because it's a shared dorm room and not a single room, but I still kept it quite small because dorm rooms are typically very small. Like there's usually only room for the essentials, and often you're like provided with the furniture is already there, so like the bed and the desk and closets and all of that, but it might be different depending on where you live, of course, but I'm just going by my experience. So yeah, that's my experience. You're provided with the furniture, so that's why I kept it the same on both sides. I only changed up the bed sheets and colors a little bit, and I do add some furniture that I imagined they brought with them. So I add a chair for the geeky twin and a mirror for the cheerleader twin, but like other than that, the furniture is the same on both sides. I just give their stuff different color swatches, and yeah, of course I use different clutter items. So it's not like the biggest difference between the two sides. One side is not super bright and the other side is super dark, as I've seen in a lot of other twins rooms. So I didn't want that. That has already been done so much. I wanted the rooms to be like same on both sides, with just like a difference in the small details, you know. So you can tell like their different personalities by their clutter items. So that was my idea. But yeah, in case you haven't seen the opposite twins cast, wow, I should have said this earlier, but like, yeah, I made one geeky sim and one cheerleader sim. You might have been able to figure that out, but in case you haven't seen that cast, that's what I did. And I kind of based the geeky sim a little bit on myself. I put her in a lot of neutral colors because that's what I love in real life, and I'm a little bit of a geek. So yeah, I was gonna make her side of the room neutral in color, but I don't know, this bedsheet that I picked for her, I love it so much. It's so freaking cool with like the planets and the stars. I really wanted to use that, so I went with black details instead, and universe posters and stuff like that to match like the bedsheet, because I freaking love that bedsheet. I never used this bed before, or this bedsheet. It's so beautiful. I just love it, so I had to use it. Ooh, and guys, I have this really funny story time I want to tell you, but I don't think there's enough time now, but I'll tell you another time. But basically, when I was in uni, there were times when I had to rent a shared room with like 5 other girls. So I never really moved to a dorm room when I was in uni. I kept my apartment. I lived just a few hours away from the university, so it's way cheaper to live here. I rent a fairly big like 1-bedroom apartment, and I really wanted to keep it. I didn't want to give it up and like not be able to find another apartment the size for this cheap of a rent when I was done at uni. So I never moved to a dorm room. I didn't have to be at uni like every single day, so it worked. But there were times when I had to stay at the uni campus for like a week or more for labs, and it would be too much to travel like back and forth each day. So those times I would have to rent rooms, and they had like these rooms that you could rent for just a few days or for a week or for however long as you wanted, and it was shared rooms, of course, because lots of people would do this. It was a high demand, and these rooms would fit 6 people each, or like 6 girls in my case. Of course, there were like room for guys too, but they were separated, so there were 6 beds and you would share this teeny tiny room with 6 other girls. And just imagine that, guys. So many crazy, weird, bizarre things happened. Like, people were basically fighting at times over the smallest things. Like, it was weird. So many weird things happen, guys, but I'll tell you about it another time, because there's not enough time. We're done with this build. I hope you guys enjoyed this opposite twin storm. If you did, please leave this video a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video.